Warning, the following commentary contains spoilers for the Goku vs. Superman death battle hosted on ScrewTech.com. If you haven't watched it yet and don't want to be spoiled, turn away now and watch it already. If you're still watching this, I'm going to rightfully assume that either you have watched the death battle already, or you simply don't care. In which case, Superman won. Now, I'm quite aware that this is going to sound a little bit like TOG Professor's commentary on a similar subject, but here's my defense. This is a different person, so shut up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got home from work.
I already covered this part, it's safe to move on.
I just got to watch the video. I didn't watch the entire thing. I skipped through the beginning where it tells you about, Goku's abilities and Superman's abilities, because I know both their abilities. I'm a pretty big DC fan, and I'm a big anime fan, as you guys know.
They don't just go over their abilities, they also go over their backstory, their personality, their weaknesses, what they can and can't do in a death battle. You know, stuff you should have paid attention to.
Okay, but before I even get started on what I didn't like about this, I will say that the animation, the CGI, the actual fight itself was pretty well done, and I did enjoy it in the beginning. However, as things progressed, I thought it was a little fucking ridiculous. Um, you know, they have Goku using the power pole in Super Saiyan 2 form as a Super Saiyan, basically. I'm pretty sure Goku never ever fucking used Power Pole in the Dragon Ball Z series. He used it in Dragon Ball.
Which is canon to Dragon Ball Z, meaning that Goku could still use the power pole. He just didn't. Then again, knowing what he says next, the concept of canon doesn't really work well with him.
Now you might be saying, well, he used it in Dead Zone, the movie. Listen, if you're a true anime fan, true DBZ fan, all the DBZ movies are not canon. Just like GT, which was put in this fucking fight, is not canon either. Okay.
Remember how you told us that you just skipped the intro and went straight to the battle? Well, they explained what they considered canon in the intro, as well as the Goku preview, which I'm going to be using because the death battle at the time of this recording is not up on YouTube yet, so it'll be hard for me to download.
Many of the more enthusiastic debaters argue about the parts of Goku's story that should be considered in the analysis. Filler? Movies? GT?
Please don't do it! Well, we're the experts, so this is how it's going down.
We will be acknowledging every possible source unless it specifically conflicts with the original Japanese manga.
Also, that statement you made, only true anime or Dragon Ball Z fans consider the movies and GT to be non-canon. Yet, you're not going to win anyone over that argument.
They had him transform into Super Saiyan 4, which is not a canon Super Saiyan form because Dragon Ball GT is not a canon fucking series. Akira Toriyama had nothing to do with it.
Not true. While Akira Toriyama did not write GT, he did supervise GT, and everything in GT had to have gone through him first. He was also responsible for drawing several of the designs for GT, such as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, I'm going to skip over a minute of this guy's content now because he just repeats everything he's already said, plus he insults the intelligence of the people at Screw Attack, telling them they didn't do enough research, when the death battle shows that they went out of their way to show that they did do research.
But I'm not really happy with how you portrayed Goku. I can actually see there's a little bit of bias there. You probably don't watch anime at all. You probably just watch, American stuff, American cartoons and comics. And you might be saying I'm a weebo or a fucking otaku or whatever, just an anime fan, shut the fuck up. But the bottom line is, I do like Superman. I do like American comics.
Which is why you're okay with Superman winning. Oh wait, no you aren't.
And, I'm not biased, okay?
That's bullshit and you know it. Everyone has at least a little bit of bias for something. It's just a matter of whether you let your bias control your opinion or control your actions. Then again, you're the one making a rant because your cartoon character didn't beat up the other cartoon character.
In all honesty, Goku versus Superman, maybe Superman would win, but it wouldn't be him going God mode at the very end of the fight like he did, when he fought Goku.
Well, that's what happens when you push someone who draws all their energy from the sun into the sun. I know, such a strange concept, don't you think?
Basically, I know this is an age-old, argument and discussion. However, you can't put the two together. They're from two different universes. Either you have to have Superman follow the laws of the Dragon Ball Z universe, or have Goku follow the laws of the Superman universe, of the DC universe. Instead, you took both of them and put them into our universe using Newton's law of gravity and whatnot. Fucking retarded. Makes no sense.
I highly doubt it was our universe, especially considering what happened at the end. Hint, hint, kablooey. Though, regardless of whichever universe this was in, how would the rules change for Goku or Superman? How would Superman work in Goku's universe, or vice versa? Because you don't care to elaborate on this at all, I'm going to assume nothing.
So next time, clarify things before you throw them into a video. Okay? And you also made Goku sound pretty fucking stupid, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, but at this point I can't tell if you're talking about his dialogue or his voice. If his dialogue, to Screw Attack's credit, Death Battle did mention that Goku was not the sharpest tool in the shed. If his voice, this contradicts something that you said earlier.
But I will give you your props, like I said, on the animation and the fight scenes and everything else, and the dialogue. The voice acting was okay. The voice acting was okay. Okay.
Can you please make up your mind already?
Um, Instant transmission. Yeah, he has it. And then King Kai, in the series, usually kicks in and tells Goku information about his opponent. King Kai has no idea who Superman is. King Kai knows nothing about Superman's race. So he doesn't know he's weak to kryptonite. He doesn't know that Superman is powered by the sun. I'm pretty sure King Kai would come in and be like, "Hey Goku, this guy is using the power of the sun," and Goku would easily instant transmission this motherfucker out of the range of the sun, and it would allow him to fight on even terms with Goku, not have some outside force, powering him up.
Bear with me for a second, I have quite a bit to cover here. First, Goku did use instant transmission during the battle. He just couldn't use it a lot because that would require more concentration, something Goku didn't have a lot of. Secondly, King Kai is just as guilty of being an outside force as the sun, if not more so, because unlike King Kai, the sun is a natural object. Third, even if Goku could use instant transmission on Superman, he runs the risk of still being by another yellow or even a blue star, powering up Superman even more. And fourth, the main reason why King Kai couldn't help is because of this rule established earlier.
Also, despite reaching the level of Super Saiyan 4, he was only able to do so with Bulma's Blitzwave machine and cannot do so naturally.
In a death battle, we don't allow help from spouses.
Okay, I can let this slide if this was your first death battle. But even then, say Goku had help from King Kai. Who's to say Superman couldn't get help himself? I mean, there's the Green Lantern, the Green Arrow, the Flash, the goddamn Batman, and the rest of the Justice League. I also really love this argument because a lot of people don't realize that it is biased to give Goku assistance in the form of King Kai, but give Superman no assistance. Seriously, you're making this too easy for me.
So, like I said, use your information a little bit more intelligently. How about that?
There is a mirror down the hallway. Please look into it and say that line again. You know what? I'm just going to end the commentary here. He's going to repeat himself for another minute anyway. Let me be honest with you guys. I can almost guarantee you that if Screw Attack let Goku win, a rant like this, no, not just one, multiple rants like this would pop up trying to say how Screw Attack is biased towards Superman. Some people will never be pleased. Final thoughts? Not today.